What's going on, y'all? You just tuned in Saladin in the community. You know what I'm saying? This is the hottest show out there right now. And I ran into the brother, got a chance to run into the brother, Sharif James of Mission Entertainment. I'm sure that we all familiar with him, the Black Affair, the White Affair. It goes on, it goes on. You know, I can't even name all of the events the brother's responsible for. But right now, what we want to talk about is the inauguration celebration, which is coming up on January the 20th,
Yes,
which
sir.
is Tuesday. You need to rush down to get your tickets right now. The brother's gonna fill y'all in on how you can get the tickets and how you can be a part of this celebratory event. Brother Sharif, let the people know if you can, man, what's going on.
Okay. First of all, welcome. Glad to be here, brother. Saladin here. Doing everyone. My name is Sharif James. I founder CEO of Mission Entertainment Incorporated out of Newark, New Jersey. I'm glad to be here. Thank you, brother Saladin.
You got it, bro.
I appreciate it, man. Having this opportunity to kind of
Appreciate having you, bro.
and inform the people what we do. First and foremost, Mission Entertainment is an event planning / promotion company out of Newark, New Jersey, catered to the tri-state young working professionals, putting together annual theme affairs on a consistent basis for individuals that like to have a great time, individuals that don't do the traditional party anymore, but they like to really kind of get themselves prepared for a major event. So we that organization, when you say, I don't know what I really want to do and I want to do something special, we come with that situation that's real special.
Exactly.
We've put together some annual events, classified as the Black Tie, Black Affair, the Crystal White Affair. And I would say, Sal, we're not the originators of that theme, but we
Okay.
just took the theme to the next level. You know, and we decided to take those things and give them some fire, give them some more a framework where the people that can actually appreciate it. We started it in actually 1998 is when we originally started getting in the movement of Mission Entertainment. A lot of people don't know we've been around over 10 years. We started in a 2-bedroom apartment with probably about 54 people. And the idea was, me and my wife realized there was a niche for consistent, ongoing events. It's not that there's no events happening. It's not there's some great parties out there, some promoters and all due respect that is doing their thing, and they throw great events. So big shout out to all those out there that's in the game that's doing your thing. However, the angle we believed that there wasn't a consistent situation. And that's what we decided to fill in and commit to that and not deviate. You know, we got in it for the love of the people and letting the people be able to appreciate our love and what we were giving them.
Well, Sharif, you know, one thing that I can talk about, because I've attended a few of the events, is when you say that people weren't tired of the traditional party, but the safety was an issue. Your events are always safe. I mean, you know, they always turn out well. You know, you come, you have a good time, and you know, and it's a certain elegance that you provide. You know what I mean? What I'm saying is, when you decided that you were going to, you know, get involved with this type of thing, what made you say, you know what, to separate myself from what these guys are doing, I'm going to take it to this next level?
Good question. Well, to be honest, Sal, I just approached the game different. You know, a lot of times people ask me, you know, help me out with this. I want to get in. The first question I asked them, do you want to hustle or do you want to build something? Because a lot of times people ask me, you know, help me out with this. I want to get in. The first question I asked them, do you want to hustle or do you want to build something? Because depending on what the answer is going to determine how you approach the game. And I wanted to approach it, I wanted to build a foundation. I wanted to build a culture. You know, originally Mission Entertainment was a management company. We had a group called The Core in 1996. And at that time, I was living in Irvington, and I was managing a group. And, you know, we all know the music business is not as easy as people think it is. And I was taking care of my 2 sisters at the time. I was engaged with my wife, Simone, now. That's my baby and my partner. Long story short, I realized some of the hurdles in the music business. And I didn't want to conform to some of the culture in order to make money. So I decided to create my own culture. So I found the situation where I can organize, be who I am, which I love dealing and engaging and creating things for folks. I think we all have a natural tendency to want to create, and I just love pulling pieces together. So what really made it a difference is that I gave it my heart, man. I gave it my soul, and I still give the game that. And it wasn't just a money thing for me. I mean, we got to make money in business. You know, the money is blood to the body. You know, it's oxygen in the air. You need that. And, you know, that's a tendency to want to create. And I just love pulling pieces together. So what really made it a difference is that I gave it my heart, man. I gave it my soul, and I still give the game that. And it wasn't just a money thing for me. I mean, we got to make money at the end of the day with business. And, you know, the money is blood to the body. You know, it's the oxygen in the air. You need that. And, you know, that's your reward. That's the score of the game. That lets you know that you're doing a great job. You know, that's what money means. So I believe in producing value, and then you receive an income. But without the value, you shouldn't get no income at all.
And definitely, I mean, that's true. Words spoken by, you know, someone that you should take advice from. Now, what I want to get into is this inauguration celebration, which is coming up Tuesday.
Yes,
Come
sir.
out, get your tickets. We're going to give you all the info on how to get your tickets. What inspired that? I mean, aside from the fact, well, of course, you know, the black president.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? But,
Uncle Barack.
yeah, what made you take it there? You said, you know what? This calls, I mean, we all know it calls for a celebration.
Yes, sir.
But tell me, what's your angle on that?
Well, the angle was, you know, without question, I thought it was just phenomenal, just the whole energy of the election, you know, his momentum, the excellent job of his campaign, the new place it put us as African Americans, black folks, to be able to bear witness to this accomplishment, which is major. That we are actually bear witness and watching the unfold of the first black president. That requires celebration in itself, because it changes the dynamics of young folks. When I say young folks, I'm talking about young boys like my son. You know, he can actually look and see that this is possible. However, he has to understand that you have character. But to get back to your question, as an event producer and as a party planner, why wouldn't my energy go there? Why wouldn't it? You know, it makes sense. You know, we have the network, we have the support, and this is worthy of a planned event. Now, initially, we was all planning on going down to Washington. You know, that was the original thought, but unfortunately, due to the magnitude and the congestion and the anticipation of so many people, a lot of people plans got delayed or just canceled because it's a little overwhelming. So we said, you know, well, because we can't go to Washington doesn't mean that we still shouldn't get together. You know, because it still requires us to still come together. So I got with some great folks, with the Young Democrats of Essex County, Naima, Joel, Chris, and their crew, and we sat down, we put our heads together and said, look, you know, you guys went out, y'all pulled the polls together, y'all went out there and hit the ground running to make sure young people got involved with this process. Let's keep that moving, let's come together, and let's maintain that momentum. And we decided to put it together. And January 20th, which is the inauguration for Barack Obama, which is a huge night. We're all excited about that regardless. And I tell people, if you can make it down there and you can get that in, do that. I will not rob nobody from that moment, because that's a very emotional moment. However, we just decided to say, look, we need to keep this going.
Where can the people get the tickets to be a part of this festive event?
Well, there's a few options. You can go online to our website, which is www.mission-entertainment.com. You can actually go to the Prudential Center and buy tickets on Mulberry Street. You can come headquarters, which is 211 Warren Street. We're here from usually 10 to 2 of operation, and you can give us a call at 973-824-8700, 973-824-8700. That ticket is only $35 up until the 13th, then it goes to $40, which includes, and let me be very clear, because this is what people want to know, what are you doing, what are we getting? Here's the idea, people. What we're doing is, A, we're coming together, positive energy to celebrate this historical event.
Definitely.
Number 2, we're going to be doing a recap of the inauguration. He actually gets one at 12. We're going to replay it for those that might have to work that day, didn't get an opportunity to see it. We're going to replay it that evening. We're going to have food for 7 to 8. We're going to have live entertainment to kind of inject some energy, to embrace the people. So it's from 7 to 11 at the Prudential Center. And again, you can get tickets, and he actually gets one at 12. We're going to replay it for those that might have to work that day, didn't get an opportunity to see it. We're going to replay it that evening. We're going to have food from 7 to 8. We're going to have live entertainment to kind of inject some energy, to embrace the people. So it's from 7 to 11 at the Prudential Center. And again, you can get tickets at 973-824-8700. Only $35. You can't beat that.
All right, you got the info on that, so now you got to run out and get that now.
Right here, big dog.
All right, you
Here
got to
go,
run
people.
out and get that now. So get your tickets. It's at the Convention Center, brother. Got to run out and get that now.
Right here, big dog.
All right, you
Here
got to
go,
run
people.
out and get that now. So get your tickets. It's at the Prudential Center. Brother Sharif is throwing the joint. It's definitely going to be something well worth attending. And then aside from that, up February 27th, you have the Winter Groove.
Yes, sir.
Just tell the people
Yes,
about
sir. Winter Groove Cool. This is a collaboration with my brother Larry from Black Sense Entertainment. Actually, we did some things 10 years ago. But bottom line is, we've been doing ski weekends for the last 8, 9 years.
it. And then aside from that, up February 27th, you have the Winter Groove.
Yes, sir.
Just tell the people about
Yes, sir.
that.
Winter Groove Cruise, and this is a collaboration with my brother Larry from Black Sense Entertainment. Actually, we did some things 10 years ago. But bottom line is, we've been doing ski weekends for the last 8, 9 years, and we decided to kind of like switch it up a little bit, and we wanted to be in Bahamas for the winter. So the whole idea is, if you've been doing the ski, we don't knock the ski because that's a part of our grassroots right there. However, if you in searching, thirsty for something different, we got a beautiful cruise at a $449 package. Starting, we got a comedy show. We got my man Smokey here, gonna lock down a comedy show. We got Beach Olympics, Bahama Island Jam, Saturday Night Mardi Gras. In searching, thirsty for something different, we got a beautiful cruise at a $449 package. Starting, we got a comedy show. We got my man Smokey here, gonna lock down a comedy show. We got Beach Olympics, Bahama Island Jam, Saturday Night Mardi Gras party. We got the Icebreaker. So what we've done, we took Carnival and we created our own separate itinerary. So you can enjoy the Carnival festivities and you can enjoy Mission Entertainment festivities. So you have 2 in 1. So you got the cruise and you got Mission.
Can't lose.
Yeah, you can't lose with that. It's a good deal right there. If you're interested in that, also the same information, hit our website, www. Yeah, you can't lose with that. It's a good deal right there. If you're interested in that, also the same information, hit our website, www.mission-entertainment.com. And I want to say this real quick too, and anytime I get an opportunity, I always want to acknowledge, I have a very strong team. And a lot of times people hear Sharif this, Sharif that. Mission Entertainment, Mission Entertainment is an organization that consists of committed individuals. I'm just one of the parts that play it. I'm one of the creators, one of the visionaries, and just one of the people that add the face and the personality to Mission Entertainment. However, we have some very committed individuals that really work behind the scenes, and some of them in the front line to really make sure this stuff happens on the level that it happens. There's no way that myself can kind of pull that kind of event off without the committed, not just the team, but just the consumers, our patrons, I guess, the people that love us, the people that have been supporting us, and I thank them so much, and they know I do, and that's why they come back, because they know that we're in it not only for the long run, but we really care about our people, and we do our best. Yes, we made some mistakes on the way. Things haven't always been perfect, just like in any other organization, but I think after 10 years, it truly demonstrates our commitment, and win or lose, we kept our face out there and kept the quality coming.
Well, Sharif, one thing that as soon as I met you, right off the bat, man, you came in, you said, look, you're doing your thing, and you started giving me advice, giving me pointers, you know what I'm saying, on how to become more successful, how to make progress.
Mm-hmm.
What is your advice to young entrepreneurs such as yourself who are trying to come up and may get discouraged,
Gotcha.
along the line? You know what I
Gotcha.
mean?
Gotcha. Well, you gotta really sit back and ask yourself the 3 words, why? 3 letters, 3 letters, why? Why are you doing what you're doing? Why do you want to even get into business? You gotta really sit back and ask yourself the 3 words, why? 3 letters, 3 letters, why? Why are you doing what you're doing? Why do you want to even get into business? Be very clear of your vision. Be very clear of your motives, your deep drivers, and that's how people can't get in business just for money. Can't just get in business just for ego, to say I own. It's not enough, because it's not just about starting a business, but it's actually managing, growing it, and then generating wealth out of that business. And when I say wealth, I'm not speaking specifically from a financial standpoint. I'm talking about from a relationship standpoint. I'm talking about from a spiritual standpoint. I'm talking about making a difference in people's lives as you progress through business. I'm talking about making a difference in your family lives. I'm talking about you growing as an individual. This is the stuff that need to come out of business. However, it works the opposite because usually small business pulls so much from you, because it's your dream, and you need capital, and you need a team, and sometimes we lack resources. So when you have all those pieces, it becomes frustration. That's normal. What I recommend for those you got a few groups there. You got those that have been in business for maybe 2 to 3 years. You got those that started thinking about the idea. You got those that's been in business 5, 6 years. And in different stages, those are different entrepreneurs at different levels. So if I had to take an approach to kind of tap into all those different levels of entrepreneurs, is to constantly make sure that you have the right people around you. And when I say the right people around you, I'm not even talking about just people that assist you in kind of work that's critical, but right advice. People that can really, really help you navigate, especially through these economic times now, how to succeed in your business, because your plan might not even be relevant now, and people don't realize that. Sometimes we come up with plans, even myself, there's some things we come up with we gotta get rid of because they don't make sense, whether it's number-wise, it's not relevant to the market, and it's just a wrong timing. So sometimes, even I got this piece now, Saladin, be careful with your dream, because sometimes it'll get you in trouble. Because it'll require you to kind of take and plunge into something, and you don't have all the pieces to really make that thing not only work, but reach its full potential. So what I believe in, if you have a vehicle, and your vehicle goes 125 miles per hour, and you're going 30 miles per hour in a 75-hour zone, why are you going at 30? You don't understand the potential of your car, and you're going 30 miles per hour in a 75-hour zone, why are you going at 30? Because you don't understand the potential of your car, or you're afraid, or whatever the reasons is for you not being able to move that. So to really kind of give you the answer, I would say definitely it's a lot of self-assessment. You really need to know where you're strong at. You really need to know where you're weak at. You need to know the game that you're playing. You need to know the players of the game. You need to understand the rules of the game. You need to understand what's required on you to be successful in that game at different levels. Because each games have cycles. So it's just like right now, we're in a cycle of real estate. That's a cycle. The players in the game understand that. If you ain't know nothing about real estate, it will shake you. You want to get it. Games have cycles. So it's just like right now, we're in a cycle of real estate. That's a cycle. The players in the game understand that. If you ain't know nothing about real estate and you got caught in this mess, it will shake you. You want to get in it. So you got to really you need to really get, if I had to really say it, is you really need to understand business first. And I think when you understand business and understand the components of business and understand how all those parts work, you're more qualified to own something. Because sometimes you can own mess. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You can own mess. You can own mess. And, and not that sometimes that's okay, because you got to learn. Sometimes, we come from a place of, I grew up without mom, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You can own mess. You can own mess. And, and not that sometimes that's okay, because you got to learn. Sometimes, we come from a place of, I grew up without my mom, she, God bless her, and peace be upon her. I lost my mother when I was 19. My father wasn't in my life. So I had to find my way. I had to navigate. I had to read. I had to self-educate myself. I had to be humble. I had to say, I don't know. And today I still say that. I don't know. Because I don't always know. Obama don't always know. So you have to formulate and put the right teams around to help him get clarity on his mess. And it's always mess. Sometimes you create it. Sometimes I create it. Sometimes we create it. Or someone else created it. But it exists. So with that chaos, you have to be very, very motivated to be able to create something of value, be able to create a team, create a structure, raise the funding, manage them, manage the operations, and to be able to make sure that you're winning, make sure you're reaching your objectives through all this that's happening in the world. And that takes a very, very, very motivated individual.
And another thing that I noticed about you, though, Sharif, while we're talking, is that you also stay hands-on. Like, you also a person, you stay reachable. You know what I mean? People can actually reach you. Now, with your position and mission, you would think sometimes that you would call and it would be, terrible trying to get in touch with Sharif. But it's like, you call the company and they're like, you want to speak to Sharif? Right. You know what I mean? Right. So you hands-on. I mean, right. How important is that to you? To be right there in the mix every time?
Well, good question, Sal. I can appreciate that. That's a good and a bad thing. So I start with a good thing.
Okay.
The good thing is about it, it keeps you connected, keeps your hands on the pulse of people. You know, as a business owner and anyone that's in a manager or an executive position, it's very important that you have your hand or a good sense of where your people are, you know, the attitude of the people. Because, you know, it's not always a return on investment, but return on energy, return on relationships. So I've always been a relationship builder. I never just cut that, you know, naturally without being president of this or, you know, Reef's executive of that. Never mind all that. I'm still a person at the end of the day. And I think one of the things that kind of separated me personally, not just us as a team, but is about I've been able to stay in that space and respect the person regardless of his economic level, regardless of your position. You're still a person, and give you that respect and be able to have something positive to say to you, and not just so you can come to the party, because I believe that those type of deposits create more blessings for me. And at the end of the day, I found that that's what life was all about. So when I found out that's what life is all about, I just keep that in my practice. So that's the good thing. You know, you build relationships. Now here's the bad thing. The bad things, and my wife gave me this one, sometimes you can be nurturing relationships and you're actually nurturing on the wrong ground, the wrong soil. So you think you're nurturing relationships, and it's actually
that sound like something the wife would give you.
Sorry. Like you talk too much. You always with people. You always tell. I said, well, I'm nurturing relationships. Say, yeah, but you're growing seaweeds in some of them, because some of them are not good relationships.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just a level of wisdom. But not only that, it's sometimes depending on your schedule and your obligations, you don't sometimes have a time to so many relationships. Because what happens, you build relationships that require maintenance. And that maintenance, I apologize for that now. Some of those relationships require maintenance. So that maintenance is time and energy. That maintenance is commitment. And the more relationships you grow, the more it takes from you. So if you're not organized and you don't have a systematic way of maintaining a relationship, keeping in touch with your people, it can become overwhelming, very overwhelming.
Have you ever considered doing seminars?
Keeping in touch with your people, it can become overwhelming, very overwhelming.
Have you ever considered doing seminars? Or where am I going too far?
No, go in. We're here to go in. Saladin in the community.
That's what it is.
Going in.
And we're going to talk about what the community wants to hear now. Yeah. Have you ever considered doing seminars about, opening up small businesses? Just like the information that you just gave us.
Yes.
Have you ever considered that now?
Absolutely. I'm working on some product now. I've been writing a lot of content, a lot of material. Absolutely. I'm working on some product now. I've been writing a lot of content, a lot of material, to be able to translate this in a very organized, economical way, to be able to share with the newbie entrepreneurs and those that's kind of experience the same frustrations as me or other businesses, and to come out with possible solutions, because there's solutions to every problem. So I'll be honest, I was just actually in a meeting prior to you coming, and I tell the community I've become very passionate about some of the challenges that we run in the small business community, or in the entrepreneur community, in the professional community, people that's trying to take their ideas and their thoughts and opportunities and execute them. So what that did, it prompted me to figure out, well, why is it as a small business that we can't reach past this level? Why is it that we're so frustrated? Why is it that the average businesses are failing in the first 2 to 3 years? Why is it that we cannot build teams? What is the problem here? And I started investigating that, because it didn't make sense to exert all that energy and not know the blind spots. It didn't make sense for you to go on war and you didn't know where the blind spots were. Your risk of being killed is even greater. So now strategically, we must be able to say, okay, I got this idea, I feel good about it, I want to do the damn thing, I got some money, I'm ready to go, I got my little business plan together, blah, blah, blah. Whoa, wait a minute. Do you understand business 101? Do you understand the marketing engine, what that means for your business? Do you understand sales? What do it mean for your business? Because sales for this business is different from this business. Do you understand infrastructure? How does all those components work? How are you going to handle your customer retention? How are you going to be able to get your message across? What is your website plan? How are you handling that? These are questions that's critical, because why? The internet and technology has changed the game. It's a global playing field now. So with all that being said, Saladin, the approach to business can't just be an idea no more. It has to be an idea with a strategic plan behind the idea so it can have a chance for success. So to answer your question, I've definitely are looking forward as well as planning workshops and seminars for those that want to know. It's just a matter of strategically positioning it
Exactly.
so I don't get pulled all over the place and be, create any confusion.
Excuse me, John.
How you doing?
Hey,
Oh,
I'm
we're
sorry, I
taping
didn't
right
know that I just jumped right in the
Yeah,
office
that-
there. I'm sorry about
That's
that.
okay. That's okay.
All right, so
All
we're,
right.
we're done. You good?
Okay. I don't know how that's gonna roll out.
Hey,
we're gonna keep it moving
That's
right
it,
here.
because when
That
you
was my
take care of
CBA.
business, you
Yeah,
take
that
care
was
of
my
business.
CBA right
You know what I
there.
mean? Important things going on in here.
Right, no doubt. Anyway.
Yeah, the workshops you was
Yeah,
speaking about
I'm
the
very
workshop.
excited about that because I love teaching, I love sharing, so I need to organize that and put that in a plan.
And that's something that the community needs as far as some guidance on that.
Absolutely.
So like you said, man, there are many guys out there with the idea, but
Right.
don't know the avenues to take, don't know the strategy to
That's
plan.
correct.
So I'm looking forward to that myself, bro.
Absolutely.
Once again, before we wrap, I want to reiterate, go get your tickets now.
Yeah,
for
stop
the
playing games with
inauguration.
that. Here's the deal. Let me break this down. to
Break
you
it
real
down,
quick. Let me get
Tosh.
into this right now. Now, we already cleared this is the new holiday. This is a new holiday here. No holiday is more significant than this day because we just made history. End of story. If you're not going to be in Washington and you still feel the spirit and the energy to be around some great folks, some committed folks, some individuals that's in the know, some movers, then you want to and the energy to be around some great folks, some committed folks, some individuals that's in the know, some movers, then you want to consider being at the Prudential Center with Mission Entertainment, the young Essex County Democrats and friends and family. Come out and enjoy yourself. Now, besides, if you've been at the Black Ball and you've been at the White Affair, you already know how we get down. Now, this ain't the Black Ball or the White Affair. We decided to keep it simple. Your dress attire is professional. You ain't got to go buy nothing new, but you damn sure better not come through looking raggedy. That's how that's going to go.
Let them know.
Yeah, you understand? So definitely we would love your support on it. In a hard mark, not come through looking raggedy. That's how that's going to go.
Let them know.
Yeah, you understand? So definitely we would love your support on this. And this is not even a hard margin event for us. Just say it was in the spirit. So we want your support. Saladin, the community is doing its thing. Thank you. I think we should get the camera down there that day if possible. We need to talk about that.
Yeah, we need
that
to
might be a
talk about
possibility
that.
as
Yeah.
well. But anyway, definitely come out. And in any event, if you can't make it because of prior commitments, somehow, some way, pop a bottle that night. Pop champagne that night. Get on the phone and tell the black man you love him. And thank your brothers and encourage us as black men to continue to stay committed to excellence and to work on character. That's our challenge. It's not that we're not talented. It's not that we're not idealistic. It's not that we can't make things happen. We have character issues. We have to work on that as black men. Because I believe when you have strong character, you become more attractive. When you have character, you have more integrity. When you have integrity, you're actually able to grow at a different level. So people don't realize, Obama, with a combination of other reasons, is today's our president because of his character. Beautiful personality, dynamic speaker, teacher, family man, spiritual, smart, intelligent, has a lot of attributes, a lot of talent. But he's also been ordained to do intelligent, has a lot of attributes, a lot of talent. But he's also been ordained to do what he's doing now. I believe that with all my heart. Even when he was campaigning, I said, he's ordained. But one thing, if I had to, my opinion, the core of his success and his ability to handle what he's handling now at the magnitude and to be so calm is his character. And if we can understand that as people, not just as men, but as women, across the board, it makes a difference in your success. Because character is your word. Character is what you do, is what you stand for. And people don't realize if you can work on character. So I could be personality all day and be phony. Hey, character is the essence of the body. It do, is what you stand for. And people don't realize if you can work on character. So I could be personality all day and be phony. Hey, how you doing? But I don't really dig you. Character is the essence of the body. It's the test of times. Martin talked about that. And when you have that, it just kind of take you to another level. So brothers, I encourage you to continue, for us to continue to work on it. Even myself, got to work on that. watch my commitments. And I've been guilty of overcommitting and not delivering everything to 100%, you know, but I had to learn, you know, management, understand, you know, not doing what I say I'm going to do on the time that I said I'm going to do it can affect me. I had to be conscious of that. So if you're looking for influence, you're looking to build a network, you're looking to build a business, understand it's going to start with your capital, how you handle business. So that's one grow right there.
Hey, I'm gonna leave the politically correct jargon. I'm gonna leave the politically correct jargon to the side. Sharif said, "Consider." I'm saying you better get your tickets, man. Go get your tickets. Be there at the Prudential Center, January the 20th. Like I said, for this festive event. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. Saladin in the community will be at the party. Sharif, the brother Sharif, anything else you want to tell us?
Yeah, real quick. I have a sub-organization, nonprofit we're doing.
Sharif, the brother Sharif, anything else you want to tell us?
Yeah, real quick. I have a sub-organization, nonprofit we're doing. For all the skaters out there, this is a sidebar right there. We're doing right now, big shout out to Ticket Productions. Got the first Thursday at Branch Brook. So you know that's huge for all you skate lovers. We're doing a weekend festival, February 5th to the 8th. It's actually, so you know that's huge for all you skate lovers. We're doing a weekend festival, February 5th to the 8th. It's actually our personal nights that night will be Friday and Saturday. You can come out Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And what we're doing, we actually bring in maybe about 5 different states that's coming. You got Chicago, Charlotte, Atlanta. And what we're doing is we're bringing food and clothing. On Saturday night, it's actually a skate drive. So those that have some things they want to give away to some people that's unfortunate, consider this night. And let us know. And again, you can give us a call and we can get you some tickets. Tickets only like $10 or $12. Very inexpensive. And come have a great time with some people that love those wheels. So we got this. We got the Winterfest. We got inauguration. And we have the calendar, the new website. We apologize for all those that's been on checking for the new website. We just have some things we need to work out and get real clear on exactly how we're going to handle things for 09. But definitely be patient. I appreciate Saladin in the community. Support this man.
Definitely.
Keep it moving. Stay tuned to the show. Tell your friends. Real clear on exactly how we're going to handle things for 09. But definitely be patient. I appreciate Saladin in the community. Support this man.
Definitely.
Keep it moving. Stay tuned to the show. Tell your friends. You got the web anything yet? We working on that?
We're working on
that. Stay tuned. Saladin in the community, and I appreciate you, brother.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I appreciate you coming through. Thanks a lot, Sharif. Again, 973-824-8700. Mission Entertainment. Reach out to the brother.
Yes, and just want to just shout out again to the small business community, all of my supporters, patrons, first time supporters, people that have been with us 5 to 10 years. We love y'all. Y'all know that. Shout out to everyone that's been a part of it. My wife, Big Tone, Sporty D, years. We love y'all. Y'all know that. Shout out to everyone that's been a part of it. My wife, Big Tone, Sporty D, Cole, Michelle, Micheline. Well, there's so many of them. I'm running down. You know, I don't really like to say, but man, Tashawn G, graphic and logos. Big shout out to that. He's been a part of my family from day one. All my advisories out there. NJIT from letting us shoot this. Big shout out to them. And everyone that's working behind the scenes and working very hard and diligently to make sure that we're successful. We thank you. All right? I love y'all.
Peace. Saladin in the community. Tune in next Thursday, 10 o'clock. This is the place to be. Yes. Channel 19.
OPP, let me explain it. The dangers of entertainment. It's like they kill you quicker when you famous. O is for offer, P is for people, and that's simple. The last P is what we shall get into. Fuck it. It's sort of like who will win once they catch another set that's slipping. And they don't grab the grips and get the tripping. Yeah, that's hard to do when folks beefing with the hood that you claiming. Like you might have to do some explaining. Fuck it. You ever caught your oppa creeping thinking he was low? And you can send 100 shots straight through his driver dope. You show your face, you give a pass, and you leave it alone. He has a son, you have a son, they both want y'all at home. That's not a fun and F to the R to the O to the N to the T. It's just we know how this shit ends, jealous cemetery. That's OPP, we're off of people, peace, you with it? We way above that hating shit, we want you all to get it. How many niggas out here really down for fixing that? Me killing you, you killing me won't bring our nigga back. If you agree, let's take the lead and lead this foolishness. And live in peace, that's the coolest shit. You down with OPP?
Yeah, you know me.
You down with OPP?
Yeah, you know me.
You down with OPP?
Yeah, you know me.
Who's down with OPP?
Every last on me.
You down with OPP?
Yeah, you know me.
You down with OPP? taught us to kill each other when we come to a difference. Been the strongest for the longest. What would have been the outcome if the government never got this nation to kill Malcolm? I won't get into that because I know that it will probably lead to more division and have niggas unfollow me. Cause they gon' think it's a diss, then they'll throw a diss back to me. When it's actually factual, see this government has never wanted us as intellectual. Hence the media is violent and hypersexual. Erase our history and do it so improperly. We think having Jordan's more important than having property. I can't afford them in the mirror hating who I see. Consequently, I hate you too cause you look just like me. Mama can't feed me, I'ma grab the squeegee. I'ma go donkey, Mario and Luigi. Nigga talk breezy, shit might get egregious. I might pull that Poland Spring, watch niggas get Fiji. And I ain't with the negativity, believe me. I'll be out the way where you should leave me. You down with OPP? You down with OPP? You down with OPP? Who's down with OPP? You down with OPP? You down with OPP? You down with OPP? Who's down with OPP? Now who you thought you got the bully? Put the fully to your hoodie. That ain't how we steppin' no more. Aight, little Brody was goody. You done had one too many. I don't like that shit. Got us about to kill each other for some white man shit. You really tried to play me like one of the loud mouthers. Like I ain't really the alpha amongst you alfalfas. It's childish the way the power erases a man's browser. He forgets he's a coward. Can't do nothing about it. You're damaging the public. Couldn't work Banana Republic. Little man eating mustard. Asking me for a budget. Bring me 8, keep the 2. I skate, you skate too. Sounds horrible to you, but it's what we were taught to do. Consolation, no one sunned him since we started that GoFundMe. He been stunting in abundance. All that broke shit's repugnant. Cause we gon' live a lot and give a lot. And turn these Tupacs back to chicken pox. They have no benefit, how cunning your enemy. Give you religion that tells you you should be indigent. The FDA approves poison in the food we eat. But we gon' kill the niggas down the street. You down with OPP? You down with OPP? You down with OPP? Who's down with OPP? You down with OPP? You down with OPP? You down with OPP?